Now, let's talk about what are the activities that you and your family did while stuck inside the house during the pandemic hits. Hi everyone, how are you today? Hope everything is fine with you and your family, especially now that we are in the summer season. It's a pretty exciting summer season of this year. It's been a while already that we didn't go out and do our outdoor activities because past few months we all know that we are being hit with the pandemic. So now that we have the opportunity to go out and venture and do some things, it's pretty fun and pretty exciting summer season. Okay, so I'm Rose, and if you're watching my Batito channel, I want to say thank you for dropping by and thank you for taking time watching my videos. And if you want to receive more of my videos and updates, just click on the button below and hit subscribe button. Okay, so for my today's video log, I just wanted to talk during the pandemic hit. So what are the activities that you and your family did, while stuck inside the house? How did people cope up the pandemic, and then what are activities to make themselves and their family still still having fun despite of what's going on outside? What are the things that to keep them active and forget what's going on outside with this virus? All right, so we all seen in the social media that people are posting random stuff. TikTok has been being popular because of this pandemic, because people are posted some random stuff just to entertain themselves and the viewers too, and to bring some optimistic spirit field, right? So for me and my family, I wanted to share with you guys the activities that we did during the pandemic hits. So here it is, and hope you enjoy watching it.
Gaming. Adam likes to play video games. When there is not much to do aside from watching your JJ, this is his outlet, his me time at his man cave. Sometimes it is his stress reliever, and if he wants to have time for himself, especially coming from exhausting work, this is his comforting time. Gaming is probably one of the trending activities nowadays. In North America, about 40% of ages 18 to 35 years old are video gamers. According to Statistica, in March of 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic that spread across the world, while cinemas and theaters closed their doors in trying to stem the spread of the disease, many people turned to home entertainment during the period of self-isolation, and one of it is video gaming. Based on the survey, video gamers in the United States reported that they spent 45% more time playing video games amid the quarantine. One of the benefits is it helps in improving decision-making skills, and the opposite side, excessive games increase to reduce concentration and memory and sometimes could lead to aggressiveness and violence. So, be responsible enough when to control it. Reading. Reading is one of the ways for me to learn and get information, especially when I'm curious about something. With the pandemic, I took advantage to accomplish finishing one book at a time. I am most fascinated by spiritual books, so when I have extra time, I spend reading on the materials. It is a fulfillment to get information. Aside from practicing your skill, you will get a ton of ideas. I enjoy reading, and it diverts my focus and attention for a moment. Now, if you have books that have been pending for a while and queuing for reading, this is a perfect time. Grab your book and a tea or a coffee and take advantage while staying at home. Fun facts. According to weareteachers.com, reading reduces stress by 68%, and reading is the fastest way to build vocabulary. Gardening. One of my fascinations is flowers. I love flowers. It brightens my day when I see them, especially when they are blooming. I only get the chance to do my gardening once a year, so when March or April comes, I and my hubby take time to do our gardening. These are one of the things we like to do, decorating our tiny backyard and agreeing on some of the plants we want for the year. We have perennial and annual flowers. We'll just have to wait come spring and summer hit for perennials to grow again. Gardening keeps us busy, excluding watching the squirrel digging our garden. For me, this avoids us getting boredom while stuck in the house. And also, it gives us another thing to do. Now, if you have a spacious area behind, beside, or in front of your house, now is the time to do gardening. Would it be nice to see different colors and flowers revolving around the house? This is perfect time to do. Drag your brother, your sister, or your family, and do some digging exercise. Fun facts. According to AARP, gardening gives you exposure to vitamin D, which benefits your bones and immune system. It decreases the risk of dementia in future years, and it can boost your mood. And it is enjoyable aerobic exercise. Walking. After 2 months of stuck inside the house since the pandemic started, I and Adam decided that the three of us should go out for a walk around the block of our house. It is a good weather and we find that it is the right time to go out since things are starting to slow down. Vitamin D from sunlight would be very good for our JJ. The fresh air and exercise for all of us. Probably few people walking around with their dogs. Neighbors are observing social distancing, so it's pretty safe. Walking around the block would take us 30 minutes, just enough time for a little exercise and exposure to sunlight. Once in a while, it's good to go out and have some refreshments. Fun facts. According to GMTMA.com, a person walks 65,000 miles in their lifetime. That's equivalent to walking 3 times around the earth. Walking increases blood flow to the brain and improves mood. Walking for 10 miles every week would eliminate 500 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions a year.
Good job, Jonah.
How's your little stroll? You like it?
Sweating is what he's doing.
I love you.
Hiking or trailing. Trailing or hiking is one of our favorite outdoor activities that we do during summer. There are several places of parks that the people can go to. Whether you trail with your dogs, families, or your couple, this is a good avenue for people who are looking for a little adventure. There are treacherous parks, and some are just plain. The one we went to was a treacherous one. And yeah, oh my, trust me, it was a hard-working exercise with hills up and down. The following day, some of us had muscle ache. Not a lot of people go to the park, and you can't see people in a group or squatting down, so social distancing is pretty safe. The only thing you need to watch out are the bears that might pop out of nowhere. The good thing about going to the park is you can see waterfalls, trees, flowers, butterflies, and might be some animals. It is a quiet place and a good place for nature lovers. Fun facts. According to WebMD.com, hiking is a powerful cardio workout that can lower the risk of heart disease. It improves blood pressure and blood sugar levels, boosts bone density since walking is a weight-bearing exercise, and strengthen your core. Swimming. Now, it's summer season, which most of us are looking forward to. When we say summer, the most common activity that people will think of is swimming. Going to the beach, laying down under the heat of the sun. Do some tanning and swimming. But that plan has been changed, as we all know, because of the pandemic. Gathering in the public place is not allowed at this time to avoid getting sick, to avoid getting infected. We all have limitations, so it is a saddened. But hey, would people miss the summer this year? Of course no. We all seen in our social media feeds that people are improvising just to feel the beach like under their circumstance. Are we gonna allow to miss the summer like? No, of course. So my hubby came up to put this tiny 8 foot by 30 inches of pool which he purchased at Canadian Tire for an original price of 169 Canadian to 69 Canadian sale price. I call it jackpot price. We all can do our tanning and swimming now. Most especially our JJ can experience his first swimming pool. Summer won't be a dull season for us. Just a few steps away and then we can jump off to our swimming pool. Well, it might not be as good as outside on the beach, but what important most is we're having fun and creating memories is the best thing we can have.
So there you go, everyone. You have all seen some of the activities, not all, but some of the activities that we did with me and Adam and our little JJ when the pandemic hits. It's fun, and I say we still stay being optimistic despite of what's going on outside. Although it's not really a good thing that we had this pandemic, but on the other side we will look in the brighter side that we are able to spend time with our family, which is a good one. Like when we say stuck inside the house, I portray it that we have the advantage to spend time with the family, talk about saying hi and hello to our loved ones, because we're too busy doing our own thing. Sometimes I find it that we don't have enough time to do the communication with us and the family. So I guess for the past 3 months, at least there's a good thing of an impact and advantage that while we are staying inside out, where we have the chance to talk and get connected and do the bond of our bonding moment for our family. Okay, so those are the things the common people are doing it, and most especially we are here, we are alive, we are still blessed, we have roof to live, we have the food on the table, we have bed to sleep, and especially God is there to us, guiding us and protecting us, if we look up to him and ask for his protection, because it's already there and it's free. It's his promises, it's his yes and amen, right? So we don't live in fear, but we live in faith and trust in him, and the fruit of that is staying to be optimistic and not let the fear or the enemy destroy us, especially what we have now, the relationship with their family, the love, like in the things that portrays the abundance and prosperity and the joy in our lives. So there you go, everyone. That's all I wanted to share with you, and see you next time on my next video. Spread love and stay blessed.